Do the opening again. Do the opening again. Okay, go. Yes. Welcome back to the channel. This is the Pendecker of Contact Fu, coming back to you once again to give you guys a great education and some knowledge and know-how on how to navigate the road of compound interest. As we've said before, we have many different vehicles on this road, and it really doesn't matter, which one we use. But once we get some reliable vehicles, once we get some vehicles that's going to carry us on this journey, those are the ones that we want to stick to. So once again, I'm here to give you some reliable platforms that you can utilize to manifest being financially independent. Now, previously, ladies and gentlemen, this past week or so has been episodes of several rug pulls going on. We had capital markets, we had alpha capital, recently yield robots went down, and I still haven't really found out what's going on with that gold trading money team platform. I haven't even checked that out yet, but it just seems too good to be true for arbitrage, because most of the arbitrage platforms that I am in, they require a little more work. But that's not why we're here today, ladies and gentlemen. We are here. I had a whole outline for a whole nother video. Matter of fact, you can stay tuned for that one. The next one coming up after this will be, my killer Forex arbitrage army. But yeah, so that's enough of that. But once again, that's right, it's me, the Pendecker. And as you already know, when I'm not in the dojo perfecting my lethal assassin skills, I'm right here talking with you, giving you guys an education on how I'm cranking out that crypto and how I'm manifesting the principle of compound interest every day in my life, round the clock. Now, first and foremost, before we even get started with this, ladies and gentlemen, I just want to share something with you real quick. Something that I was toying with an idea, and this idea that I was toying with is basically a little something that I got going on that I wanted to share with you guys. Now, you guys let me know if you enjoy this and if it's nice. So let's just check this out real quick here. This is toying with this idea of this being a part of my intro. So you let me know what you think.
To the world of cryptocurrency, where the future of money is decentralized and secure. Join me on my journey to explore the revolutionary technology behind digital currencies and discover the endless possibilities they offer. Get ready to be a part of the financial revolution and invest in the currency of the future so that you can control your own financial destiny.
Now, I don't know about y'all, but I think that's pretty dope. But anyway, getting right back to what we're talking about today. What we are talking about today, ladies and gentlemen, if you've been in DeFi for a little while, you should very well know about the iconic platform known as Tomb Finance. Tomb Finance, the platform, has become one of the premier pillars in the DeFi space. And for those of you that has done Tomb in the past, or those of you who are still doing Tomb now, congratulations. But as many of you know, there have been many Tomb forks and or replicas, people that have come in the tradition of Tomb. They use the same methodology. They all had the same, bonding feature when the native coin that was algorithmically pegged fell below $1. That's known as beneath peg. At or above dollar is known as being pegged, okay? So those of you who've been here, and for those of you who don't know, make sure that you get yourself an education in utilizing Tomb and or Tomb forks. Now, this is the original, ladies and gentlemen. Just to give you a quick synopsis of this, is they have now come up with their own blockchain. They used to be on the Phantom Opera blockchain, but they now go back and forth between Phantom and their own blockchain. You can actually utilize both. You can go here to the cemetery and you see you got some stuff there. I'm not going to connect my wallet or anything like that, but you know, you got some pools and some liquidity you can provide here. You know, you got Curve, you got all of these LP tokens you can provide, this, that, and the other. You got Cemetery version 3, you got version 1 over here, version 2, and version 3. Version 3, of course, is the newest. And you know, and you've got all of this, you know, you got your Genesis, you know, thing going on. But we're not here to talk about Tomb today, but it's something that we need to mention before we go where we're going. And where we are going is that this just dropped in my lap. It was something that was in the airwaves and something that I knew of and something that we've been planning for a while. And for all of you guys that know and love and involved with drip like I am, for all of you that are in the drip faucet, for all of you that trust and believe in the platform of the drip ecosystem, for all of you that are down with Forex Shark, get ready, because DeFi Proof has indeed laid it down for us, and they've given us another wonderful platform. And that platform, ladies and gentlemen, as a matter of fact, you can actually see that I've actually had the app right here for a little while. Let me just take my little pointer out so you guys can see what I'm actually looking at and doing. But if you just look right here, this is Droplet, the algorithmic drip. All right. Now this is the app itself that I put on, you know, my little desktop here, if you will. But what we're going to do is we're going to go here and we're going to go into our beloved BitKeep. And pal, how you like me now? Here we are. Now, this is the dashboard of the platform Droplit. Let's just go here. Let me just show you guys what it looks like over here. Now this is Droplit XYZ. Don't worry about this URL right here, ladies and gentlemen. You know me, the Pin Decker is always here to take care of you, giving you those deadly kung fu skills and, you know, the technological kung fu skills. So I'm going to put the link of the URL down in the description so you don't have to risk being scammed, hacked, or phished, because you know these scammers and these hackers, they never stop, you know. So it's very difficult because, you know, these scamming sites look identical to the real site and you really don't notice it. You know, it could be something as small as, you know, where you're supposed to put the letter M in one place. And what they'll do is in the URL, they'll have a smaller case R and an N, because if you don't look closely, an R and an N looks just like an M unless you look very closely. And there's little stuff like that catches you out there, all right? But no worries, because I'm going to put the correct link down in the description. All you got to do is click on that link, and then when you get to the actual URL, you take that URL and you put it somewhere safe for a little while so that you can always go back and make sure that you are on the correct website. So now let's go right back here, ladies and gentlemen, to our beloved BitKeep. And here we have the dashboard for Droplit. Yes. Now, why did I go to Tomb first? Because this, ladies and gentlemen, is one of many Tomb forks. Okay? Imitation, replica. And if you know Tomb, then you already know how to work this. Okay? Now, where have we seen this before? We've seen it many times. We've seen it in, let's go here. Let's go back for a minute. We've seen it here. If we go to our beloved, one of our favorite platforms known as Dex Finance. Now, Dex Finance is also an astronomically wonderful platform. And if you know what's good for you, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not your financial advisor. I'm showing you how I am traveling the road and documenting my journey. And if you know what's good for you, you will use me as a template, because as you see me get results, logic states that if you do what I do, you will get similar results, probably better. Okay? So get yourself into Dex Finance and get yourself an education. They just recently launched within minutes ago. New Pro Vaults. They've partnered with the great EMP Money, which is also a Tomb Fork. All right, ladies and gentlemen, if we go here, as a matter of fact, I think I got it queued up already. Let's see if we can slip on over and find that. Can we find that? Is it going to be nice to us today? I don't think so. All right, ladies and gentlemen, looks like we got to go and find it ourselves. All right, now let's go on over here and let's just type in, it's a very easy URL because it's just emp.money. All right. Now, of course, there's no referral links in any of these things. And what I'm going to do for you guys when it comes to DROPLIT, I'm going to place the contract, the official contract address for the LIT token, for the GDS token, and for the L bond token, because it does have a bonding token. Okay. Very quickly, Dex Finance does not have a bonding token because Dex Finance, they say that they have solved the fatal flaw where they do not need a bonding token. So in Dex Finance, the bonding token is completely removed from the platform, which kind of elevates them, I guess, in a sense of all of the regular Tomb Forks, because Dex Finance is the only Tomb Fork that I have ever seen do that. So it would be nice if all of these other Tomb Forks took a page from that and did that as well. Then they won't ever have to worry about their native coin losing peg. I mean, I see it so clearly. I hope other people start to see it. However, EMP Money, all right, is making a lot of people a lot of money. It's one of the premier Tomb Forks in the arena, and it can make you a lot of money. If we go here, you got your farms, you got your detonator, you got your reactor, you got your DASS, something as a service selection. So I don't know what the D stands for. It'll come to me after I finish this video. As soon as I click off, it's going to come back to me. It always works like that. But they've got nodes, they got the boardroom, they got the bonds, the sentinel, and the defender. So they got a lot of stuff going on here, ladies and gentlemen. And as a matter of fact, previously, they also partnered with another platform we know so well. I'm just giving you a roundabout education, guys, and these are things you should know. Okay, if you're going to be in DeFi, if you truly want to get this money, if you truly want to be financially independent, you need to have your navigational skills down pat, and you need to know the programs that you can rely on, and these are some of them. Okay, MDB, all right, is make DeFi better. All right. Now, MDB is a platform where, let's just place it in there because for some reason, MDB.finance, maybe that's it. Let's see if what that comes up with. Not much. All right. But anyway, let's just go to let's put make DeFi better. I'm not going to spend too much time on this because I know you guys want to get to the main event. All right. And the main event, of course, there we go. MDB Fund. That was the URL. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing the best that I can here for you guys. And this is another platform. It's not a Tomb Fork. However, I mentioned it because they have previously worked with EMP Money, whereas you can utilize this token inside of the farms. So I just figured that, you know, while we were rummaging around in the DeFi garage here, we might as well mention it. So when you get some time, you go on over here and you take a look at it because they got some really wonderful things and some great opportunities for you to crank out that crypto. Now, back. Where were we? Oh yeah, Droplet, okay? The Tomb Fork. So thus far, you guys are now seeing that it all started with Tomb. And, you know, we've got Dex Finance, which is making a lot of people a lot of money. EMP Money, which is making a lot of people a lot of money. Now, I just want to quote, you know, my boy Thomas G here from Crypto Talk. And if you don't know Thomas G or Crypto Talk, then you haven't been around very long, okay? Because, you know, we have iconic people like, you know, Thomas G, you know, of Crypto Talk. You know, we've got the Stunner Breezes, we got the Crypto Kings, and we've got, you know, all of these people in the drip community. And of course, they are the people that we, you know, learn from, and we try to style ourselves to learn from their methodologies. And, you know, like a smorgasbord, we take what fits us and we apply it to our own strategies. So, you know, we don't follow anybody dogmatically. This is DeFi. You get in where you fit in and you do what you can, okay? Most of us, you know, are aspiring whales, you know what I'm saying? And we know that one day, if we keep our nose to the grindstone, we very well will be, okay? So, now that you understand that, I encourage you guys to get an education in Tomb and or Tomb Forks, because once you know one, you know them all, okay? So we're going to go over here and we're going to look into here, and we're already at the dashboard, and we're going to take a look at the staking aspect. Now, if we go in here into staking, it's going to show us a couple of these, you know, this Genesis pool, okay? And it tells you right here, stake tokens or LP or LPs. There should be an apostrophe there, okay? I'm sorry about that. I'm one of those really grammatically correct people, and yeah, I piss my sister off all the time because I'm always correcting her English. Anyway, tokens, LPs to earn GDS and droplets. Now, these are the tokens, and you can see them right up here up top. You got the lit token, you got GDS, and then of course you got the LP token over here of lit and BUSD, which of course is a stable coin. All right, now if you look at this number over here, it seems to be dropping, but this GDS in the Tomb Fork arena of Tomb Forkness, this is known as the shares token, okay? And there's even an element of Tomb Forkishness going on inside of the drip ecosystem, because one of the things you learn when you learn Tomb Forks is that you never ever sell the native token. You always compound or take profit from the shares token. This way, you don't hurt the platform, you make profit, and you'll also simultaneously protect your investment, because you are enhancing the longevity of the platform by not hurting the platform. So this GDS can be viewed as the shares token of the platform, which is what you're trying to earn so that you can compound it and or take profit from it. And if you know anything about baked beans, we learned from baked beans. See, all of these platforms, even when we're not using them, we take strategies that we learn from them and we implement them in other places. In Jeet Kune Do, because I don't know if you guys know, but I am indeed a full instructor, first generation Bruce Lee disciple under Guru Dan Inosanto. Yes, I am the only person qualified in my area to teach the concept of Bruce Lee's Jeet Kune Do. And one of the things that we do in the way of the intercepting fist is that Jeet Kune Do, it uses all means and are bound by none. Jeet Kune Do is the search for the common thread. So in that respect, this is what we're also trying to do in our crypto or financial kung fu. We are using the tactics, the principles, and the concepts of these concepts and principles in other areas. Because, you know, you may be doing praying mantis one day and you says, oh, this looks just like Hubud or, you know, Panatukan from Cali. Or you may be doing that same movement. You say, oh, wait a minute, I see this also in Silat and Kuntao. You know, they just use it differently, but it's the same movement. You know? So in that respect, that's what we're talking about here, ladies and gentlemen. We're talking about, once you understand Tomb, you understand this. All right? So you go here. Now, if you see, I've already did a little staking here. Let's just go inside the pool. You see, and you go inside here and you do your little stake. Now, if you were going to add some stuff, you would go here, and if you simply move it over, you see that max button. You simply click that, and the lit BUSD that you have available, you can just go ahead and confirm right there. Now, usually, sometimes in some platforms, they will have something known as a zap function. Okay, that is not present here. So let me very quickly take you to Pancake Swap. All right, we go here into our beloved BitKeep, and bam, there it is right there. Confirm right into the Binance Smart Chain, ladies and gentlemen. It's all good. Now I'm going to show you, those of you who do not know, how to create a LP token. This LP token is here. You go to liquidity. Once you go to liquidity, when you first open it up, of course, since you're just starting out, you are not going to see what you are looking for. Therefore, you have to slide on down, and you're going to add liquidity. Once you click on add liquidity, you're going to have one token here, and then you're going to have your second token over here. Now what you do is you're going to click this button right here, and you're going to put your first one in. Now you can just click here, and you could just put in lit. Okay, and of course it'll come up, and you click on that, and you'll hear that little like Malcolm in the Middle every scene. Don't get me started on Malcolm, that sort of bugs me out. But yeah, so we got lit right there. And then of course we got our stable coin, which is BUSD. Malcolm in the Middle. Anyway, then you add liquidity, and you take whatever you got from the bottom and the top. Now how I like to do it is, let's say I had what I already had, 5 lit tokens. I just simply click the max of that lit, and it will naturally apportion the equal, it will show improve equality within the BUSD. All right. So if you had $25 worth of lit, it'll automatically equate it down here at the bottom and balance it out so that you got $25 worth of lit, which is being paired with $25 worth of BUSD. Okay. And once you do that, you go down here, and it's not going to say supply. At first, it's going to say enable. Now, why do they say enable? Or sometimes you go different places and it says authorize. That's because of hackers and scammers, and also to verify that you actually have the appropriate token, because there's a lot of scam tokens out there, ladies and gentlemen, which is why I'm providing the official, from the white paper, contract addresses for you to place in your wallet. Now, speaking of wallet, let's just go back to our wallet so we could take a quick look at this. Now, if you go over here to lit, right? We go over here, bam, there's that. You can go in here to BitKeep, and you can find your contract address right there. This is what I'm going to put down in the description for you, so no worries, okay? Then we go back here, and we just go back a little bit, and we put GDS. Now, here's the GDS token, all right? Now, as you can see, that GDS token is yeah, pretty expensive there, okay? But it has come down in price. Before it was $39,000. And, you know, it says $1.29 down here. So I don't know what the case is. You know, like I said, it just launched. So let's give it some time for it to pan itself out. Now, if we go back here and we just click here, if we go and we look at the Cake LP, all right? Now, the Cake LP, let's just go back for a minute because it wants to be difficult. Here. Now, this is the Cake LP. I'm also going to put the Cake LP address down in the description below because it's right here, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm going to put this address down in the description below for you so that you will be able to differentiate from your other Cake LP tokens, because when you provide liquidity in PancakeSwap, it doesn't matter what it is. It doesn't matter if it's Horde, it doesn't matter if it's MDB, it doesn't matter what type of liquidity you provided. In your wallet, they will all say Cake LP, as you see right here. Okay, Cake LP, Cake LP, Cake LP, Cake LP. Which one is it? I don't know. All right, so no worries, ladies and gentlemen. I got you covered. Okay, now let's go back to Droplet for a moment, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna go up here. Bam, BNB chain. Enter. Give it to me, baby. All right. Now, wallet's already connected. Boombastic. Okay. Now, here's a question for you, ladies and gentlemen. And this is a question you're actually going to ask yourself. Because it says, Droplet, we're pegged to the price and track movements of BUSD. Lit is an algorithmic droplets coin designed to maintain. You know, and it tells you, please join this, that, and the other. And it has these, you know... if we go here, let's just go to the dashboard very quickly. There's something I want to show you guys. And we have the lit, we have the GDS, and we have the L-bond. Now the thing is that the nodes, which will be coming soon, are locked at this point in time. And we will take this GDS token and we will put it in the boardroom so that we can get some more lit tokens. All right. Now, if we go down here to staking, we go here and we click on this. Now, this is the water bucket. And it says stake your GDS to earn lit. The boardroom does not print lit when you're below 101 TWAP, of course. Time weighted average price. Okay, that's known as peg, ladies and gentlemen. So when it's beneath $1, that's beneath peg. When it's above, that means everything is copacetic. All right, so now you go down here and you go in here and you approve your GDS when you get some, and it's going to take you here. You're going to authorize it and you're going to do all of that. Now, however, the thing is I know what you're asking yourselves. Well, how do we actually obtain this GDS token? Are we going to have to buy it outright? Usually, ladies and gentlemen, in a tomb style fork platform, you usually earn the shares token of the platform, and in this instance it will be the GDS. However, I see earn lit here, I see earn lit here. This is just wrap BNB and BUSD. Also, here's something that's pretty cool. Down in this pool here, we got the drip BUSD. So if you're in the animal farm, if you're in the garden and you got plants and seeds in the garden, you now have a second place to place your drip BUSD. Because we were taking our drip from the drip garden and we was placing it inside of the farm, in the animal farm, and we still are, and we will continue to. However, we now have a secondary place that we can choose to put it, because hey, this is DeFi, it's your thing. Do what you want to do. So you can place it over here if and when you should try, desire to, because it's your strategy, it's your thing. You're doing what you want to do. Okay? And then of course you have this lit token paired with wrapped BNB. Now I already showed you how to do that in PancakeSwap, ladies and gentlemen. They do not have a zap function here, but it's okay, because you should know how to do that in PancakeSwap. It is a skill that you need to have as you go through the 36 chambers of Shaolin in the DeFi crypto community. It is a skill that you need to have, because it is something you're going to need to know how to provide liquidity, not only here, but almost everywhere in DeFi. No matter what platform you go to, you're going to be providing liquidity. And every once in a while, they make it easy for you. They provide a zap function. Like if you go to Dex Finance, they have a zap function there. EMP Money, I believe they have a zap function there as well. However, it's not always provided. So you need to know how to stand on your own too and provide liquidity, take that and then deposit that into where you want it to be. So right here, it says Droplet Genesis started on January 18th and will run for 2 days. Read the documents. Now, this doc is the white paper. So I don't know for certain, but how that registers in my mind is that after 2 days, one of these platforms will start providing the earning aspect for you to earn GDS. Because I know these guys, they know their stuff well. They know Tomb, they know ToonForks, they know how this goes down. So if they're going to follow the ToonForkishness of this whole thing, because that's exactly what it is, they will and should provide you with a way to earn GDS so that you don't have to buy it. Okay? It's the same thing when you go into the drip ecosystem. All right? We use the drip to earn dogs, and we use the dogs to earn pigs. You see what I'm saying? This is how we earn these other tokens. So no doubt it should be the same here. So in 2 days, you should have that ability. But for right now, ladies and gentlemen, if I were you, I would get into this, because not only is it a good tune fork, not only is it good for, you know, if you're in the drip community, but if you are a dripper, if you are a person that is interested going into or already are in the drip platform, whether it be the faucet or whether it be the animal farm, I know we all see now that the drip token is down now to about 62 cents, but most of us aren't worried about that because, you know, we're going to get our 1% a day no matter what. However, we would all prefer to see the token at its former glory, okay? And we have seen it go up to $30. We have seen it go up to 60, 85. We've seen it at 195. I believe the all-time high was something like 195 or 240, somewhere in that range. But anyway, you know, that's the point. Yes, you know, we would like to see the token have a little more healthy status. And this is one of the ways it's going to do it, because these guys are going to be burning drip along with placing drip tokens in the faucet in the reservoir. So if we go over here, ladies and gentlemen, let's just get rid of baked beans real quick. Let's go over here and let's just go to the drip community faucet for a second. And let's just take a look at what you can do in order to protect your investment while simultaneously making money. So in other words, it's a win-win situation. If you go down here to the reservoir, okay, you go down here and you deposit some BNB into the reservoir and you get some drops, and you will be earning BNB every day as you simultaneously protect the price of drip and raise that you give the drip token a floor for it to raise up on and to start to escalate that price token. So we don't have to wait for Forex to do everything for us. He's provided us with a great platform, and it's up to us in order to help this token, you know, do our part and, you know, protect our investment and raise that drip price so that when we go back, you know, into our faucet, you know, we will have greater returns and greater gains, ladies and gentlemen. So that's all I got for you today, ladies and gentlemen. So I hope you learned a lot. I hope that you watched this video several times. I hope that you continue and never ever give up. And always remember, the problems of centralized cryptocurrencies are not the problems of DeFi cryptocurrency. I want you to know and understand that. I want you to know and understand the difference between fiat money and crypto, you see, because they try to throw it all under one thing. Oh, get your money out of crypto. Oh, this is failing. Oh, yeah, BlockFi and Celsius and Three Arrows Capital and Scam Bankman-Fried and FTX and oh, crypto is this, crypto. They're trying to scare you away from the very thing that's going to liberate you and bring you to financial independence. Know and understand, when you're in DeFi, you're taking the bull by the horns and you can't be stopped because the blockchain can't be stopped. Understand that you are trustless and we verify. Okay, everything on the blockchain can be verified. So do not place yourself at their mercy and or with CBDCs. There is a way to interact with CBDCs without being in a compromised position. So you know and understand that, ladies and gentlemen. So once again, you've got it right here, ladies and gentlemen. Go on over to the website, descriptions down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. This is the Pendecker of Kung Tech Fu, the master of the masters, bringing you once again supreme education and knowledge of how to master your financial destiny. So until the next time, ladies and gentlemen, one love, peace and blessings, and we will see you soon with another boombastic video.